Soldier feeling.
It's the remix. Soldier feeling. I'm so shame up on a remix style, yes. Tomorrow people on a remix style, yeah. Yeah. Tomorrow people, Charlie Chambers, House of Shit, let them know.
People always in search of something better. Let this feeling of joy, let it come to you. Let the sun shine through. And I know that your heart and your mind are troubled. Got to allow God to take it away from you. I need that soldier feeling. Yeah. I need that soldier feeling.
And you shall never be down. Oh, when the time gets bad, well, you don't understand. Ooh, that's all is just play. Ooh, we are to stand together and live life. Oh, yeah. Ooh,
I need that soldier feeling.
Soldier.
Yeah. I need that soldier feeling.
I am a soldier, you are a soldier. So keep away from the wickedness that's full of vultures. They want to pull you down, but they'll never pull you down. Stand tall, be humble, and hold on to them good feelings now. You can set an example for the upcoming generation. Succeed in your endeavors with hard work and dedication. Because you got to know, yes, you got to know. That soldier feeling. Yeah, man,
I need that soldier feeling.
that soldier.
That soldier feeling. Yeah. I need that soldier.
Yeah, you do. You need it.
Soldier feeling.
Sing it tomorrow. Boogie Man.
Need that soldier feeling. Yeah.
It's the remix.
Need that soldier. Me need that soldier feeling, yeah.
Soldier.
Yes, we need that soul dire feeling, not this original soul dire feeling where you're propagating the system that we live in. We need soul dyers to actually, do anything, which there's a few of us that are soul dyers for the new paradigm that's coming, which is a paradigm of balance and equity and so on like that. And it shows like these and others, but not much, that do our best to wake people up. But anyway, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, good night, good day or night wherever you are dotted around the world. You're listening to Rob E.T. Tamati Tuhaka, broadcasting all the way from New Zealand. But if you want to get the links to our show, to this show, it is www.spreaker.com/user/1009036668. And if you want to catch me on the good old Facebook, it is Rob E.T. Tamatea Tuhaka. Same with the MeWe, it's Rob Tamatea Tuhaka, which MeWe is a Facebook alternative, because we all know where Facebook is heading. So when that goes down, I'm at least going to have an alternative where I can still communicate with my friends and so on. So, and also we've got the email, which is Blatt, that's BLATTIN boy at gmail.com, blattonboy at gmail.com. Just don't forget that the capital is at the start, the capital B for Bravo. That's the only B that's a capital. And last but not least, we've got our good old text service, which I always say, this is the text service only. If you try to ring it local, national or internationally, you will go to voicemail because it is not in a phone, it is in a pocket router, and the pocket router is what I broadcast off. So if you want to text me just to say hi, how you doing, I do get texts more than emails because it's right there. And I've also got another device dedicated to reading the texts and the chat and everything like that. And the number to that is 0064 2235. 006422 199 6916. So that's the number to text national or internationally, just to say hi, and just to see how you are or what you're doing around the world. Alright, acknowledgements. We like to acknowledge the THI group, Truth, Honour and Integrity with Thomas Williams. Fantastic. I'm going to touch on a bit of what me and some of the members are doing before I do sign off. But it's awesome. The support that everyone gives in that group, and Thomas has the right idea for people that can't fit into the family circles that well, or any other circles, just feel like they're the outlaws of society, which a lot of us do feel like because of the path we pursue. Being awake, you have to pursue the path, the right path, not the path of being a sheep, and follow this path all because everybody else is. I like to say hello and thank you to their group for your support. We've also got the Open Your Mind radio, internet radio lads with Alan James and Stephen George, who have been broadcasting for 9 years now. So, way longer than I have, but that's awesome, and some of the information that comes out of the show, and it really helps with a lot of guests. Sometimes it can be contradictory information, but hey, that's why it's called Open Your Mind, is so people can voice their opinions and their views on the world, because everyone has a unique modulation of this world. Everyone modulates spirituality. Sorry, we just had a bit of a pause in the thing. So, last but not least, I like to acknowledge Randy Morgan and his off-planet radio. We are travelling into space and beyond. Well, that's not his thing, but this just came out of my mouth. In the spur of the moment. But anyway, Randy Morgan and the work that he does is great. Awesome, bro. Keep it up. And keep up the good work that everyone is doing. Right, not much to report this week, to be honest. I've just been so tired. As you can probably tell by my voice, it sounds a bit lower than usual. And it's because just been so drained. Just not much has changed with the family matters. It's actually the two worlds theory is getting quite real now. It's just getting to the point where I'm just going inside just to make me a coffee, have a shower, or just to eat my dinner and just not even talk, because I'm not interested in the sleepy talk. I want to be interested in what's the solutions to all the problems we have on this planet. Where if you're still on the motion of I'm only doing it, which I understand in their perspective, they see it's not a waste of time, and that's fine. But it's just not what I'm pursuing. That sort of corridor. I'd rather talk about solutions and permanent solutions for what we can do, rather than how a lot of people like to say temporary solutions, which is good in some ways but is not in others. So, the two-worlds theory is getting a bit thing for me personally. I'm starting to see it, even though it became a theory. Now I should say a two-worlds fruition, where you can sort of see who is willing to wake up and step into the roles of getting us, implementing the sovereignty back, or are you wanting to live a life of comfort still and be a slave and let them scratch your tummy and do everything for you while you take their food and money and finance and currency? I'm over that tickling tummy stage of, it's time for us to stand on our feet and actually defend against it, rather than getting treated like or getting the childlike mentality, driving that out and replacing it with a adult mature species. And that's the goal. But yeah, pretty much the only thing I can report this week was the schools are having inter-school triathlons, from competition bullshittery. But anyway, and one of the parents at St. Mary's who works there also had voiced that she had concerns about rules not being set properly and about the triathlons, and just not she was saying that the kids were had the rules all thinged out, but being adults also, you and supporting your children, you've got to know all the rules and stuff like that of what's going on, which she voiced out, which I'm proud of her, because a lot of parents don't voice out with those things. They think, oh shit, I'm going to stick out, or because I am I'm saying something and no one's supporting me, the sheep are not following. So good on her for standing out for that. And also going to be making alliances sometime down the future. Actually, we'll give that another 5 seconds. Boom. 2 minutes to go, and the positivity. So we're going to be making alliance. Well, New Zealand we're going to be making alliances with our next door neighbours, Australia, down the track. A few things down the pipeline that are happening I can't explain, but when they do happen, I will give an update of what it is, due to the fact of you just don't know who's listening. Just like this is broadcasting to the people that need it, this is also broadcasting to the people that don't want these sort of things to happen. So just being careful of what you throw out there when you're doing stuff like this, getting the right air burns. But hey, we're going to continue on with the show. It's a common theme for my regular listeners that know about the right ear burns. I've explained it in the past, but it's going to be looking good. And it looks like there's a light at the end of this tunnel to kick the westernized paradigm out and replace it with a paradigm of utopia, and that has equity in all levels and equal footing on all levels. Male, female, don't matter what species you are, everyone has equality. So that's what we are pushing for the sovereignty movement all around the world. It's called different names. I'm calling it Tangata Whenua movement, or the People of the Lands movement, the Man of the Lands movement. So yeah, it's just all about going back to organic rights and everything like that. But anyway, you've been listening to Robbie T Tamatetu Haka, and until next time, you have a good day and night, morning and evening. And until next time, I like to say chur. You've been listening to Robbie T on ET Radio.